Blessed are you who have come here in the name of God. Serve Adonai with joy, come into God's presence with song. We rejoice that Jana and Byron join in marriage in the presence of loved ones and the source of all life. Mi adir al hakol, mi baruch al hakol, mi gadol al hakol, hu yivarech chatan v'hachala. Splendor is upon everything. Blessing is upon everything. Who is full of this abundance? Bless this groom and bride. And we say, for this very special moment, we say the Shehachianu for those moments that are so special in our lives. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Shehachianu v'kiyamanu v'kiyanu l'zman hazeh. Blessed is the source of life, who gives us life, who sustains us, and enables us to arrive at these important moments in our lives. And so actually, even though you may have had another ceremony, you're going to get engaged. Your presence fills creation, forming the fruit of the vine. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'hitir lanu et hanisuin v'hanisuot lanu al yidei chuppah v'kiddushin. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh amo Yisrael al yidei chuppah v'kiddushin. We praise you, source of life, who hallows us with sacred obligations and consecrates this marriage. We praise you, source of life, who sanctifies our people Israel through Kiddushin, the sacred rite of marriage at the Chuppah. Now I ask you in the presence of the source of life and this assembly of family and friends, do you, Byron, take Jana to be your wife, to love, honor, and to cherish?
I do.
And do you, Jana, take Byron to be your husband, to love, to honor, and to cherish?
I do.
Byron, Jana, speak the words and exchange the rings that make you husband and wife. As you place the ring on the finger of the one you love, recite the words that formally unite you in marriage. Repeat after me. Harei at. Mikudeshet li. B'taba'at zo. B'taba'at zo. Kedat. Moshe. V'Yisrael. Be consecrated to me.
Be consecrated to me
As my wife.
in
keeping with the heritage
of
Moses and Israel.
Of Moses and Israel.
Hare Ata
Hare Ata
Mekudash
Mikudash
Li
Li
Bitabaat
Bihabahat
Zo
Zo
Kedat
Kadat
Moshe
Moshe
V'Yisrael.
V'Yisrael.
Be consecrated to me
Be consecrated to me
as my husband
as my husband
according to the laws of Moses
according to the laws of Moses
and Israel.
and Israel.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh Amo Yisrael V'Al Yudei Kiddushin. And now we recite these 7 wedding blessings that are so very special and reserved for bride and groom. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Borei Pri Hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehakol bara lichvodo. Praised are you, source of creation, creator of wine, drink of joy. Praised are you, source of creation. All of creation reflects your glory. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam yotzer ha'adam. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher yatzar et ha'adam b'tzalmo b'tzelem demut tavnito. V'hitkin lo Mimenu binyan adei ad. Baruch atah Adonai yotzer ha'adam. Sos tasis tagel b'tzion b'kirbutz b'aneha l'tocha b'simcha. Baruch atah Adonai mesamech tzion b'vaneha. Samech tsamach re'im ha'achuvim kisamecha yitzircha b'na'adein mikedem. Baruch atah Adonai mesamech chatan im ha'kala. Praised are you, source of creation, giving light to each human being. Praised are you, source of creation, who made us in your image. Praised are you, source of all blessing. You give life to every being. We hope that there will come a day when you can walk together in the land of Israel, and that it will be a land of peace, not a barren land, that will open its arms to receive you, Holy One of blessing. You make Zion rejoice with her children. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bara sason v'simcha chatan v'chala ila rina ditza v'cheba ahava v'achava shalom v're'ut mehira Adonai Eloheinu Shema ba'arei Yehuda v'kutzot Yerushalayim kol sason v'kol simcha kol chatan v'kol chala kol v'tzahalot chatanim mechubatam v'ne'arim mimishtei niginatam Baruch atah Adonai mesamech chatan im hakala. May these cherished friends rejoice with each other as did the first man and first woman in the Garden of Eden. Holy One of blessing, you radiate joy for the Chatan and the Kala. So as of all of you know, this is not been a wedding that's been a year in the making in terms of all the arrangements. And I had the pleasure of meeting Byron and Jana not all that long ago. And we had what I would call a very honest and open meeting. I think that's important. And I learned a lot about the two of you, and I hope that I can share some words that are meaningful to you as you go forward. You know about love, the most powerful emotions, because you fell in love at first sight. And lots happened since that moment. Initially, you joined together in a civil ceremony anticipating the birth of your child. The Sha'at Tovah should come at a good time. And tonight you affirm your union under the chuppah, the symbol of your commitment to create a safe, happy home filled with the Jewish values of love, learning, kindness, integrity, and mutual respect. And you do so in this month of Elul, which is the last month of the Hebrew calendar. And it's a very special month. It's an acronym, Elul, for Ani l'dodi v'dodi li. I am for my beloved and my beloved is for me, which is often used. It's also on your ketubah, which is taken from Song of Songs. And one might ask, why in this last month of the Hebrew calendar are we focusing on the loving relationship and the connection? Spiritually, it's between humanity and the divine source of life, but also in terms of a couple, it's used in terms of your very special and wonderful love. So what do we learn from this? Ani l'dodi v'dodi li. I am for my beloved and my beloved is for me. I think it teaches us about navigating through the complexity of our relationships, especially between husband and wife, between bride and groom. And the mystics suggest that at the beginning of Elul, we are back to back. They call it achor el achor. So if you imagine, is that the opposite of the two of you facing each other now is back to back. And they suggest that by the end of Elul, through all of our spiritual work, we are panim el panim, facing back toward one another. And I wanted to just play on this because I think it's a very important lesson that you'll take into your marriage. At our most disconnected times, we're back to back. And at our most intimate times, we're connected face to face. And when our backs are turned on one another, we have absolutely no idea how the other one feels. But we also may be tempted to think when our own backs are turned that the other person's back is turned. And so we might be tempted to say, well, why should I turn forward if you're turned backward? And it takes a leap of faith to choose love, and through your love to act differently, to have the courage when you feel you might be back to back, to turn back toward one another. When we're back to back, it means that we're experiencing misperceptions, we're experiencing fears, we're experiencing assumptions that we make about one another. And only when we turn around can we realize the truth and the inner essence. At that moment, facing one another, you can look in, panim el panim, and the rabbis say not just at each other's face, but literally, pnimiyut, inside the soul of one another. And this is how the month of Elul teaches us the necessity of being willing to turn around, not just today, but every day. In a good marriage, both partners are open to learning from one another, making each a receiver and a giver at the same time. This openness will help you stay connected, your love thriving and flourishing. And through your sacred union of marriage, choose to direct your mind to mind, face to face, eye to eye, body to body, and soul to soul connections to fill your hearts with true love. In our tradition, this idea of love as a totality of connection that is not just for this month of Elul. It's the entire purpose of creation. Your whole purpose is to love each other so fully that you can connect as often and on as many levels as you can with openness. Jana, Byron, may you always be blessed with hearts open to this teaching, always working to meet each other face to face. May you fulfill the promise to challenge each other's individual needs for intellectual, emotional, and physical fulfillment, supporting each other's spiritual needs, and encouraging a shared tranquility. May we be blessed and united by a love based on respect, friendship, and caring, achieving a relationship that will reflect your innermost thoughts and feelings through times of joy and sorrow, unity and difference. So, no, this is. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May the source of life bless you and keep you. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chunecha, and may the light that shines out of love itself fill your lives with light and love. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. And may the source of peace bring peace to both of you, in your home, in your heart, in a long life's way, and in your family. See you grow. And we say, Amen. And so, last but not least, we break the glass as a symbol, perhaps, they say, of remembering sad times in the midst of joyful times. But I like the image that as you break this, literally shards of light from your love fly out to all of the people you love and will remain with you throughout your life.
Break it.
Yeah, break it.